had a really interesting conversation with one of my teenage students today. They were asking really good questions about why we play music, what's the purpose, the use of repeating the same thing over and over again, spending all that time on the instrument, if they didn't want to make a profession of it. And yeah, they were asking good questions, and it had me thinking back to when I was their age and wondering and trying to remember what appealed to me about that repetition. And I was remembering how there was something really reassuring and something that felt like a really beautiful relief to set aside everything that might have been going on in my day. My thoughts, my concerns, my worries, school, work, family, everything. And this was a moment that I had with myself where I could focus on this activity which brought together mind, body and soul, and really focus in a very granular way on honing a skill a little bit every day, never being sure if I would ever quite be able to achieve the sound that I was imagining, but trusting that somehow the reiteration would take me on a journey that might be even more interesting than the goal that I had in my mind. And it reminded me of the beautiful mandalas that the Tibetan monks create. It takes hours to create these incredible, intricate mandalas of colored sand, only for the wind to blow it all away. And it made me think also of that piece of around humility and surrender. These kinds of repetitive, focused, conscious activities are a way of cultivating that humility and surrender. And in my body, I can really feel it as it feels a little bit like doing a starfish in the swimming pool, where you hold yourself just enough and you relax just enough for the water to hold you. And so there I was sitting with the student and wondering how on earth do I explain all of this to a 15-year-old? And I'm not sure what I said in the end. I think I talked about developing a muscle of paying attention, of really making choices about how to show up, connecting to the higher self. I think I said something like that. But I'd be really curious what your thoughts are on this. How would you talk about these things to a 15-year-old in a way that they would be able to relate and really understand? Let me know.